Hello, welcome. This is Divine Empress 71 coming back at you to do another reading. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Happy Tuesday, everybody. All right. Stubborn. Stubborn. Overall energy, y'all. Stubborn. Somebody is selfish. Somebody lacks empathy. They could be very controlling too, very bossy. They guard it too. Somebody that doesn't know how to be flexible. Fighting. Somebody could this have been someone collective that they could have been very one-sided, very detached, as well as stubborn. Somebody that you probably clashed, bumped heads with quite often. Have you ever noticed that people who are bossy or controlling, have you ever noticed that some of them think they know everything? Like they think they smarter than you? I don't know, but I've come across that many times, even in my own family, with people who are, they want to be in control of things all the time. But you didn't. This could have been somebody you didn't trust, or they didn't trust you. But somebody had some trust issues here. The communication could have been poor as well. Maybe you could have been dealing with somebody who was narcissistic like that. You know how they do sometimes when they want to play these little mind games with you. Or when they want to get some sort of reaction out of you, they love to play games. Especially when they'll go silent and stop speaking to you just to see if you're going to lose your mind and go crazy, like, why won't you talk to me, and you just going to lose your mind. Well, I always say fight fire with fire. When they go silent, you do too. You do too, because whoever this is or was, this is somebody that's childish. They're very childish, immature. They could have some issues with insecurity. They may have a victim mentality that is everybody else's fault. It wasn't theirs. Uh, uh, Always some sort of verbal conflict with this person. This could be somebody that may they use a lot of profanity when they speak. They curse a lot, especially when they mad. Yeah, this is somebody you got sick and tired of. You got tired of whoever this was. You got tired of this person, so you moved on. You over it now. You just made the decision because you could have been in a cycle with this person, some sort of repetitive cycle that wasn't going to get better. Looks like somebody didn't want to grow up. Yeah, it could have been a soulmate, somebody you had a soul contract with. Uh, it could have been a karmic soulmate. Mm-hmm. Secretive is here also. Somebody who was sneaky, dishonest, kept a lot of things, secret. Yeah, they hid a lot. Maybe it was something about the way they moved. mysteriously that also maybe gave you some red flags too about this person. Someone's Somebody has forgiven you, collective. Someone's forgiven you, or maybe you, or maybe you forgiven them, but you let go. Now you're at peace. Maybe they are at peace because they let go. It's like a spiritual release. Hmm. Mm-hmm. It's over for real. It's over for real. For somebody, it's over for real. Cause now, some of you, uh, you know, um, closure or no closure, you good. You moved on. You have inner peace. Uh, Now you feel spiritually. You feel more free. Some of you may be still dealing with it, but some of you have let this go, and and you in a good place. Yeah. Distractions. Somebody, somebody had a wandering eye. They could have been somebody that always pretended like they were too busy for you. Like when you wanted their time, they always had something to do, somewhere to go. Uh, this could have been somebody that could have kept you waiting because they figured you would wait. See, they figured that you would wait. For some of y'all, this person is somebody that could have had options with other people. Somebody that hid their true feelings too. Of course. I mean, they were secretive anyway. So this could have been somebody that they could have given you mixed signals as well, um, cold and detached, um, but keeping their feelings inside, keeping them hidden, secretly having feelings. Yeah, but didn't want to be vulnerable. You know, no vulnerability at all. Cosmic nudges. Mm. Yeah, some of you been probably got some intuitive hits. When it came to this person, um, hmm, some signs. That some of you could be getting some intuitive hits right now on some other things. Maybe not this person, but other things. Maybe it could be your job, maybe a family member, or just something or someone else. Hmm. Cause some of you are deeply spiritual. Some of you looking within. You have an inner knowing, and you're very self-aware. Yeah, someone who's honest as well. You are honest about it. Then we have um, safe love. Safe love. Hmm. A love that is where there's trust, there's security. You could be in a connection like that now, or you could be manifesting this kind of connection. Somebody that makes you feel like home. I mean, you feel like home to them, or they feel like home to you. You know, um, somebody that can open up about how they feel. They're very open with their emotions, their feelings. Yeah. Hmm. Somebody who's honest. Pop up. Somebody want to pop up on you, collective? An unexpected visit? Somebody, this could be this old stubborn person. It could be. But this is somebody you hadn't talked to in a while. They want to take a chance and face their fears and just pop up on you. Not knowing what they're going to get. But this is something that they think about doing. But they could have been dealing with they could have been dealing with some rock bottom issues. Jail, money issues, legal troubles. Some things in their life not going so well. Karma. Karma is at play. Yeah. They do want to fix something though. Conflict resolution. They do. They want to compromise. They want to make amends. They want to rebuild trust with you. They want to rebuild what they tore down. Yep. Netflix and chill. This person could have been somebody who was a friends with benefits. This is how they prefer to roll. They like to sneak around. They like, have, just a friends with benefits type of situation. Spending time with someone else, but they lying to you about their whereabouts. But now but you done left the building, so now all they got is pictures. Reminiscing, missing you, they feeling lonely, and they might be using substances to cope, drugs, alcohol, whatever. Yeah. This is somebody with Inferno being here. This is somebody who self-sabotage. They self-sabotage. And they could be want to come back towards you out of desperation. Because they are in a bad place right now, at this rock bottom stage. At some sort of they are at some sort of breaking point. They don't know what to do, which way to turn. Maybe they feel like you're the only one that can help them. Right place, right time. Okay. So, something, maybe at once upon a time, when you met this person, you could have met them at the right time, at the right place. Maybe it was divinely meant for you to meet this person. It was meant to be, but it just wasn't meant to last because this person was just there for a season. There were some things that you were being taught about you, about yourself, that you had to wake up to. That's what this person's job was. So basically, all they did was came in, broke your heart, so your soul can heal. Then you become renewed, a new mind, fresh, better than what you used to be. Now you're vibrating at a much higher level than what you used to. Then you can manifest and attract this type of love. Safe. And when that time comes, it's going to be at the right place, right time. Yeah. Somebody's snooping though. Somebody's snooping. They may be driving by your house, maybe getting tarot readings on you, asking about you. It's this old toxic person, this little thing back here from the past, stalking you on social media. Mm. Yeah, but see, I'm telling you, deuces. This is my favorite sign. Deuces. That's what you gave this person. Because you walked away. You're not communicating with this person, and you took your power back when you left. Yeah. Everything backfired. Now they got egg on their face because they got caught. Now they feeling foolish. They feel like a fool. Everything backfired. Mm. But you got a clear mind as well as a clear heart because you got once you got the insight, you got the clarity. The clarity brought the truth. So, yeah. But somebody's thinking of you though. That's all they can do now. They just think of you, missing the crap out of you, grieving, fixated on you, and trying to manifest this reunion. Because they want to resolve this. They want to compromise. They want to resolve this conflict. They want to resolve this conflict. Hmm. Somebody loves attention too. This person had some narcissistic ways. They love the attention. They love, um, um, you know, they loved having their ego stroked. Mm. Somebody definitely wants to message you, apologize, meet up. Um, they want to have a heart to heart, felt like conversation with you. But some of you are are back on the market. Some of you are dating now. Some of you have already met somebody new. You know, so this person, I don't know. This person spends a lot of time to themselves in avoidance. They avoid because they feel guilty, hiding. So they, ghost. Hmm. Somebody who's very conflicted. Mm-hmm. Mm. This person slept around. Somebody, they could have been a player. Somebody who, like I said, they had options, hooking up with different folks, and possibly some of them STDs. Mm-hmm. Yep. But some of you are repairing your heart, or someone new could be repairing your heart, healing, healing, building trust. Um, you are high value, whether you a man or woman. You could, Empress, Emperor energy, because you know your worth and you're not willing to settle. Some of you are beautiful, you're sexy, you're abundant, you're confident, you got it going on. Uh, and you know that you can have your pick of the litter, so to speak. Yeah. Real reunion. Hmm. Real reunion. Somebody wants to come back for good. Like this person from the past wants to come back and they want to come back and stay. Oh, okay. Hmm. Because they definitely feel like there's some unfinished business here. Definitely, some of them may want to come back in talking about marriage, reconciliation. But they definitely want your forgiveness too. They want your forgiveness. The ex. Yeah. Their ex. Someone that you know or knew was sleeping with their ex. Mm-hmm. Could have been this past person that you gave the deuces to that was going back to an ex. They could have been between you and an ex. Mm-hmm. Mm. Toxic environment. Toxic environment. This person could have received some bad advice about their connection with you. This was a low vibrational kind of person. Somebody who was a energy vampire. They emotionally leech off of people. Yeah, this was a karmic relationship. That's what this was. Hmm. Back together. I'm telling you, somebody wants a second chance. They definitely want a second chance. This would be their fresh start. Bottom of the deck, contemplation. But for some of them, they may be unsure about you though. They want to fix it, but things are still sketchy with this person. So for some of them, they still may come back playing games, trying to weigh out the options. Playing games, still sketchy, still unsure, indecisive about what they want. Oh my goodness. Let's see what signs these are. All right, let's see what the signs are for collective. Taurus, Earth. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Virgo, Earth. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Leo. And at the bottom, I have Aquarius, which is air. All right. Let's get a message from Spirit Collective. Well, let's see what Spirit wants us to know today. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for Collective today, please? Thank you. Spirit says, don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth. and remain heart-centered at all times. At the bottom, Spirit says, count all of your blessings. Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into your life. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? Yes, it is. And I cannot wait to see what those days are going to unveil. Not for just myself, but for you too, collective. So that's all I have for this reading, you guys. If it resonates, like, share, subscribe, comment. For those of you who's donated to the channel, thank you for the blessing. I appreciate it. And so until next time, collective, God bless, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.